Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Avowed. I wanted to keep playing the game. I didn't want to keep polluting the entirety of Hobby Night. And so we are here. It may end up just being me. Who knows? Alright. So, since I was streaming on Hobby Night, I did a couple of things off camera. Primarily, I went around to all the merchants that we've come across so far, and I bought a lot of their upgrade materials, because I realized I actually was running low on a lot of stuff. And I'm going to need those materials to actually craft into higher level materials later. And so I'm just going to act like I'm explaining this to you, Marius, and you, Kai, because, hey, there ain't many of us here today. So, we have those materials. I upgraded the pistol. I need some more money so I can upgrade my armor. Once that's done, we'll have some spiffing new armor. But in the meantime, to try and work on that money situation, I actually thought we would ignore the main quest and instead look at some of these bounties that are floating around. Like this one that's off the coast, which I actually think might have been something that killed me at one point while I was exploring off camera. So, let us see how it goes. I also didn't bother to set up the VTuber for this. Maybe I should have, but oh well. Yes, that is the island with the pirate that kept kicking my ass previously. Okay, well at least I now know why the hell that kept happening. And what's the difficulty on this looking like now? Okay. That's the medicinal herb. The bounties are still one skull, but if I was able to take out that one boss, I think I can do this. And if I can't, we'll learn soon enough. Also, we got Angela floating around somewhere in the background. I think she just got out of the shower. I don't have the camera going or anything, so you don't have to worry about anything, Angela. I don't know if she heard me. Anyway, alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice little platform so we don't get our feetsies wet. Perfect. Oh, hey, a fast travel point I actually missed while I was exploring. Oh, because it's right here on the coast.
Yours isn't the only ship that's gotten into trouble around here.
Is that right? Yep, that would be our pirate. So I actually approached from that island over there previously. And now we are going to hit them from this direction. Also just opening YouTube app just to make sure we are actually running. Yes, we are. Cool, cool, cool. The fact that it's not highlighting them leads me to believe I am out of range. I'm going to save real fast. I'm going to test that theory. Yes, okay, so the gun does have just a magical range where it just stops working. Fair enough. Oh, that's a 3 skull. How are we feeling about a 3 skull, lads? Although we haven't actually tried anything with you yet, have we? Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, is that your new dwarf friend?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone watching right now.
Let me check.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out the way. How do I actually change my ability bar? Because honestly, I'm not sure how. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that a little later. Instead, in the meantime, since we know this is going to be a tough fight, let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to cook. That's one thing I should have done. Alright. Eat a cookie. Eat a trout pie. Eat a Magron's blessing. Eat a Merc brew. Get some fresh water in us to lubricate us up. Let's maximize the health quite a bit. Let's go ahead and get that fruitful wine going. Some resistances is always good. Let's go ahead and get that mana pumping up. The porridge to fill up the health. Okay, we're as buffed as we are going to get. So let's go ahead and level this shot. Okay, that was decent damage. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to drop that. We're going to immediately try to dive into some cover. see if we can drop one of her lackeys before she figures out really where we are. Dead. Good. Fall back. Bring the tank over here, please.
Can't do this much longer.
Get him tanking. Get him to dive. Ow. Okay, he's dropped. Get a health potion. I think the last ones left are... Alright, we got one apprentice. It's gonna take one more shot at least. Okay, the magic did good work. Tree got out of the way. Missed again. Hot potion, hot potion. Zoom in, take his head off. We're looking good, we're looking good. Alright, that just leaves Big Bad. And we can dodge those missile shots, that's good to know. They're not quite hit scan. Can we get her frozen? Not yet. Switch over to this one, and clap the book, and it is over!
Take a moment, people.
Whew! Alright, go ahead and take the eye, and... Hello. Fine quality pistol. So, explore the living lands and... Okay, yeah, I've seen unique weapons before, but thank you. And a loaf. Gentlemen, that was excellent. Thank you for your assistance. Moving on. Shipment receipt. Vendor's note, what are we making here? Yeah? Not sure anyone's quite sure about that. Now, Angela was supposed to let me know some information, but she just completely disappeared.
Oh, you're correct. There was no one watching yet. But I have made some posts with links. So...
See, I told you that's what would happen.
Well, yes, but we also haven't used the gaming channel in a while, so I'm not 100% surprised that we're not getting, like, too many people in yet.
It's because my butt's too small.
It is because your butt's too small.
I knew it.
If only you had a thick booty like I do, you would attract so many more viewers.
It's true.
Oh, actually, look at that. We have 4 people to just...
Because you're here.
It's not because I'm here.
It's entirely...
It's because I share some goddamn links.
So...
Hello, chat. It's lovely to see everyone.
Alright, so that was at least one bounty. We're gonna see what we can do about this other one up here for the firebrand. Hopefully a little easier. Hello, Havman. Good to see you.
Welcome!
Hey, good. I do have chat. I was wondering about that on screen.
Yes. Yeah, I've been trying to put some stuff in there.
Alright, lads. Let's look at this pistol real quick. Alright, holy hell, that's a lot.
Hi, Easy. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you. Yes, we
Hello,
have been away from the gaming channel for a little while. Don't worry, by the way, my friend. We will come back to Fallout New Vegas. I have not forgotten about it. Chaos Cultist has just been wanting to play Avowed, and since it just came out, actually, it's not technically even out yet. He has the special. He paid for the special edition.
Oh, look at the new pistol. It's got...
Oh, that's so cool.
That's actually kind of cool. Yeah.
That is sick. And since it's an Obsidian game, I was like, yeah, totally, go for it. Please do play it. And so, yeah, please enjoy hanging out with him while he plays.
It's been a while since I've actually fought Zarek.
Oh, yeah, those are the big guys.
Oh, and he's gone.
Dang!
I am on the hardest difficulty, might I remind you.
You are. Fuck, 90! Holy shit, that's great.
Like I said, we're
Been
getting
busy
there.
with college? I imagine you have been, sir. How's it been going? Hopefully well.
Let's see where we at. Alright, don't want to quite do the expedition team mission quite yet, because I'm actually just trying to raise money for some upgrades before I push further.
Nice. That makes sense.
Hey, you know, once again, at least by playing on the hardest difficulty, it kind of excuses me playing my overly cautious, safe style.
It honestly does, and I kind of, like, it also presents a...
1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Alright, everybody do squats. Everybody do squats. Oh, I should have been straight.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with Angela. Oh, shit. Oh, if I was in Squid Games, I'd be dead.
You would. There we go.
Still, I like the land. But it still has that very theme park.
Oh yes, it has the theme park feel to it. But honestly, like the vibrancy of the landscape, the usage of lighting and shadows, the fact that you can actually see people wandering around down there in the distance, I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm. I can't hit them at this range.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. But like, and then also I do appreciate, like, I know not all of it is collectible, and that I get the bothersomeness of that a little bit, because like some of these like brightly colored mushrooms, I go, why shouldn't I be able to pick this up? It's a bright colored mushroom. But at the same time, like, I still love that they're there because it adds vibrancy to the landscape.
Yeah.
That could otherwise just end up being like all homogeneously one or two colors.
Mm-hmm.
Which is boring, and I don't like that in games. Whereas this has like splashes of red, splashes of orange, splashes of yellow.
So I teleported over because I actually wasn't sure how to get to them from the top of that cliff. Any negatives in the game so far? So honestly, I think the tutorial is terrible. And by terrible, I mean it's kind of a C-. I can't believe Obsidian / a Microsoft development team allowed the tutorial to be the tutorial that it is. After that, as long as what you are looking for is, and I've been using this in my descriptions to Angela, a storybook fantasy adventure, you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're looking for something that's going to move you or revolutionize the fantasy game genre, like The Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate or some of that kind of stuff, no. But once again, if you're someone who's like, man, I wish some people had made some games that kind of copycatted, like Dragon Age, Original Sin. Yeah,
like what I'll say about it is, like, yes, I agree. I think the tutorial is not great. I especially think like the first NPC that you meet is an interesting choice on Obsidian and Microsoft's choice or decision making skills. But like overall though, like the gameplay, especially with combat, has seemed really enjoyable. Like I haven't actually played with any of the guns yet. But even in my tutorial play with like the casting and then the sword play and like jumping between those things and then doing some range stuff, like I really enjoyed it, and everything I've seen you do with the guns looks hella fun.
It has been, and for those of you who didn't see the stream earlier today or whatnot, we are on the hardest difficulty.
Yes.
We are on, just to confirm that for everyone, Path of the Damned difficulty. I should put that in the damn title. But so far, yeah, so I honestly, if I actually probably had to guess a complaint other people would have, also that is a fairy circle.
I also noticed that fairy circle.
Yeah, if there was probably a complaint, it's if I am playing on the hardest difficulty and I'm succeeding as much as I am, it's probably too easy.
That's fair.
I'm not saying I am a terrible gamer, like, I beat Elden Ring, you know, I'm that level of gamer, but like, I didn't play New Game Plus of Elden Ring. I'm not a person who plays hardcore survival New Vegas or anything like that. So the fact that I had to go to highest difficulty to really feel a challenge makes me suspect for those really hardcore players out there,
it may not be satisfying.
Yeah, they're gonna want like way more difficulty than I think it's providing.
I'm curious how much modability this game's gonna end up having, because I actually don't know how much Outer Worlds.
I don't think much, because I think it's a proprietary engine.
Okay, that would be like I think that may be like its one downfall then, really. But like at the same time, like again, you referred to it as like a Dragon Age Origins.
Oh, I fucking missed!
And I really agree with that. Like there's something about this game that really gives me like Dragon Age vibes, and I've heard other people say this online too, of like, this is what the newest Dragon Age what should have been in regards to like combat and feeling and vibe and all that. And
At least I'm very excited for Outer Worlds 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I think this inventory system is actually very good. I'm loving the food system. I feel like I wish there was a little more depth in some of this, but at the same time, if I ask for more depth, we're risking introducing, like, damage and repairs to equipment, and I don't think we want that in the game. Like, they made the choice that there's no repair or durability on these things.
Yeah, you don't have ammo. Like, your guns don't... Like,
Yeah,
you're not
there's no
having to collect ammo.
And they could have done that. Easily could have
Yeah,
done
I mean,
that.
they did that. They did ammo collection in New Vegas and all that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And of course, you could easily have just bullets or arrows or whatnot as a slot on this screen. And with as many crafting materials as you pick up to upgrade, these are only upgrade materials. Like, you can even see they label it that way. Iron chunks and pelts could have easily been a part of a repair system.
Yeah.
To chew resources in this game.
I mean, with how many you have, they may have been at some
Well,
point.
yes and no, because here's the thing. I need like 40 to upgrade this armor.
Oh, okay, so they just made the
Yeah.
upgrade costs really expensive.
And I believe the reason they made that choice is because this game doesn't feature respawning enemies. It's like the Outer Worlds or even Baldur's Gate, where once you kill something, it's dead. They're not going to respawn.
Got it.
And that means there's a finite amount of drops. And if you have durability, you have the problem you could soft block players who destroy all their gear, run out of money, and don't have enough resources because there's nothing else to farm.
I get you.
So that's why they didn't do durability, and I think it's the correct decision. It's just, it's the inventory and equipment system at this point feels like it's right at that point where if you go further with it, you risk adding in complication for the sake of introducing systems to solve the complication. You know, like durability is a system you introduce to give the player something to do with all the crap they pass by in the world.
Yeah, true.
You know, Fallout style.
Why does none of your outfit match? By the way, I just realized
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your boots match your face. They're almost like you almost look aquatic. So like your boots really sort of match your face, but like your chest piece doesn't match like at all.
Well, I need more money to upgrade the chest piece. Thank you.
I see.
And I'm equipping my clown outfit is based on stat bonuses.
I see.
You must know.
Oh, I understand. I really like the boots, and I was like, where did you get those? But then you have like all this like much more basic looking armor.
Basic? How dare you? Also, the armor is just the armor.
Yeah, that's common.
See there.
So what is
there.
Nice.
I apparently wax.
Apparently, yeah. I was like, damn, you're smooth.
Right? Jeez.
I mean, maybe you are running around a lot. You need less wind resistance. All right, enjoy your game. Chat. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Oh, I thought you already done that.
No, I run it, but I haven't gone into it yet.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been hanging out and chatting with you.
Oh, that's a dead horse.
No.
They won't get past me.
And let's get rid of that bandit now. Somewhere around here is that pyromancer, and I do not think we found him yet, because I have yet to be hit by a fireball. Okay, a couple more guys. Hey, where the hell did you come from? Okay, so there might be spawning enemy problems. In that, like, they just spawn behind you kind of situation. Alright, helmet scale armor. Good for breaking down. I was looking off camera and how it to do with that. Alright, that went straight through his armor. And I'm loving the fine quality armorless. With the gut shot, that's gonna take him a while to bleed out from that one. Alright, let's get you back up. Come on, friend. Yeah, I need to do more with your Tanglefoot. What does this do again? Hunter's senses.
One moment.
Okay, what does that actually do? I didn't read it. I don't know. Great job. And that was the God Hand heal, so I think I helped bring him up. That was fun.
I got this.
Guys, you're peeking on the poor woman. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. Listen. Man, if you could just stop, I might be able to convince them to chill out. You know what? No. Okay. I wanted her to die on that for the drama, but hey.
Who's ready for more?
Okay, where the hell is this pyromancer at? I mean, the answer, I suppose, is in there, right? Let's see, what did I... Oh my god, I don't want to leave a cabbage. Alright, mana is almost full. Let's get down in case. Where is he? Okay, this is gonna be one of those ones where I open that chest that he's gonna spawn. Do those not look like penises? I mean, are you in the bath? I need an expert. She's not available. Alright, but I'm just saying. Something Slaneshian going on there. Alright, let's finish searching the area before we spawn whatever we're gonna spawn by looting that. I mean, I guess everything's mushrooms. The fact that some things are going to start looking like dicks is just going to be part of the course. There they are. I see tiny ones. Alright, let's quick save before this happens, and let's open ye old chest, keeping my eyes on the mini-map. Primal water. Okay, what the hell? Kill Octave the Firebrand. Located at the Godless Ruins northwest of Paradis. Okay, these are his ruins. As we can see in the upper corner, a little bit behind chat, but it's there. Where are you at, my friend? Wait. Okay, you're a bandit bowman. I was about to say, did I accidentally kill him and just never loot his corpse? But... just seeing if spawning ice summoned, you know, ye olde pyromancer. Okay, there's a camp over here. Sir? Be this your camp? No, we're outside the area. What the hell? Okay, sorry. I was checking the quest one more time. Okay, track it. You've acquired a bounty notice located at the Godless Ruins. You must return proof of the kill. Yes, so... Alright. Is there a door I'm missing? Like, I'm wondering if it's like a dungeon and he's underground and I'm just not seeing it. He had friends here. Some gold, does that spawn him? No. Well, if anyone in chat happens to know how I find this fellow who's supposed to be here, let me know. Okay, do I need to go higher? Let's try that. I think I see a ramp going up. And also, Kita is upset that Angela's in the bath. There we go. Okay, hold up. This looks oddly intentional. And burnable. We're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. Some souls. Random stuff. Unknown frontier. Okay. Okay, so I killed everyone that was down here because this is, you know, the place that we were looking down from previously. So the bounty is, I'm guessing, somehow time locked. Because, yeah, So my thoughts are, maybe we need to go turn in the one bounty I am carrying, because I think I am carrying, yeah, I'm carrying the pirate bounty, I haven't turned that one in, so maybe I need to turn that in before he'll spawn, and alternatively, potentially it needs to be night. So we're gonna go back to Paradiso and turn in the first quest, and we'll travel back out there, I guess. Yeah, I was kind of paying attention when I read the bounty, but I don't remember anything about, like, you know, time of day mattering for things. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make sure I'm going in the right direction. This one is done, so... this way. Also, I might be able to recheck that listing. Yo, bro.
Welcome back, Envoy.
So, I have a bounty.
Show it here. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive.
Alright, so that's
Be safe out there.
Okay, so that was the pirate. That is done. Now, going back out to the Godless Ruins. And if she's still not there, we'll just start scouting out, you know, in sort of some wider circles around the blue area. Maybe blue area is not exactly trustworthy. Yeah, that's sort of where my mind was at. It just seems like a weird logic. Alright, here we'll just Skyrim down this cliff a little bit. Okay, do we see anyone different this time? Alright, we are at the Godless Ruins. Aha! There is now a life... we now have a life sign on the radar. So I guess that is it. We can only do one at a time. Alright, I think one guy we don't need to waste a whole bunch of resources on, so I'm not going to drink a huge amount. We'll save.
You take lead.
Yeah, dude, where were you like 5 minutes ago? Alright, I'm going to see if I can do my little fancy backstab. I did it! I did it, chat! Oh, you are gonna have a terrible day, aren't you? That is so unfortunate for you. Oh, I'm gonna have to just throw the bouquet. And oh, I didn't get the kill shot. Oh well. Good job, men. And a fine quality sheathed in summer. Looks like a nice stack. Fancy. Now, the thing about it is I'm probably never going to be using daggers in this build, so I might end up breaking that down for its resources if it's worth anything. I'm also hoping after this I can turn this in and upgrade my armor. However, I am also thinking I might want to just collect all these bounties since each one seems to be dropping at least one decent piece of gear. And if one ends up dropping like a good medium suit of armor, that could, you know, end up being my main.
Welcome back.
You have beautiful eyeliner. I have a bounty to claim?
Show it here. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there. You here?
You also are a great man of chin. Thank you, Space Mormon, for subscribing. I think to Hobby Night, actually, not to Hobby Night Gaming, but we'll still thank you. Alright, what do we have left? I don't even know what's on that island. Quest-wise, we're not going to go for that bounty yet. That's too far out. That's interesting. Alright, at this point, I think we're going to go up to the northern farms, and actually, you know what we're going to do? We are actually going to do a little bit of the main story quest. We're going to go do an untimely end. Well, actually, it still says it's too difficult for us. Well, if that's the case. I forgot to tell you guys about something. I, a couple of times went back to camp to do upgrades, as you would. And each time I slept, actually twice, I was visited by the voice of that Mother Nature goddess thing that was talking to me earlier. And it seemed to need me to explain, like, sort of help walk it through its existential fears of death and conflict, so I've been trying to help it with that. It apparently lost a memory, so it asked me to find that, whatever that means, so apparently it's in the real world, so I have to go find its memory. I don't know what that means, you know. It's as metaphysical for you as it is for me. So, where I think we are going to go now with our quest, because we have treasure maps, so I will need to, like... Okay. This is at the river, at the base of a bridge. So, there's this bridge up here. But is that too far up? Because it looks like it's literally adjacent. So actually, I should probably go check that bridge. You know, I don't want to get so far past the thing it may give me. It may just be worthless, you know. Okay. So we are here, and I think it's over at... If it's not this bridge, we know it's further up. There's nothing else. There's a bird over here grabbing. The most unfortunate tale of Fabia and Burnett. Lavia watches Burnett approach Fabia's tree looking for her human form. Oh, that's long. Okay, just gonna do the pause thing, so if you want to pause and read it, you can. Because that's a lot. It's probably explains something very key to the plot, very key to the themes of the narrative. But we don't have time for that. No one's got time for all that. Someone died, though. That's quite all. There's a paling on swords. This seems like it at least picked up. But that did not really seem like a treasure, now did it? Also, there's not actually a tower here. There's a bridge. But no tower. It's kind of that. Check around the base down here, but it doesn't look like it's big enough to be in the same tower. Alright, that in mind, we're not going to stop searching for this thing. We are actually going to go up here and just follow the river up, because that's the only other one. Is this considered an open world game? That would... So that's somewhat of a... It would get into a pedantic argument, because this game kind of straddles that line, to be honest with you. It's not, because an open world game is normally considered to be a world where everywhere you look around, you can access until you reach the edge of the map. So... In this game, I wouldn't, because this game is more of a theme park style design. If you don't know what that means, certain massively multiplayer games like World of Warcraft and such took a lot of design inspiration from the way that Disney World and Epcot are designed. In that they are made to make you feel like you're in a much bigger magical land, but you're actually kept to somewhat restricted paths that take you from like ride to show to food to gift shop to exit. And it's sort of the same thing in modern MMO design. You show up, there's a town, the quests take you sort of through it, and while you can see some big mountains, you're not necessarily meant to climb all of them. And that's sort of what this one fits in. Whereas in Skyrim, or a game like Fallout New Vegas, like Angela was playing, those are much more open world in that, like, basically everything from, you know, this entire square area is accessible and explorable. Whereas this is more of a theme park area of tunnels and paths that you can go through that somewhat open up in some areas. But would it be qualify as open world? I don't think so, because outside of the fact that it looks big and open, none of the other qualifiers or measurements, like, there aren't really roaming enemies that go from one part of the map to the other, be them on a path or just AI migration. And once again, coming back to it's not really everything open. That being said, the benefit of not being a fully open world game is, like Disney, you get to make every single square footage bespoke. You know, like, this building was specifically put here to draw my interest into looking into it, and I already explored this. But, you know, to draw my interest and sort of look around the same way that, like, a little house or set in Disney would be set up in such a way. There's a lot of Disney design study in video game level design. Alright, so we're going to keep following the river, even if we have to cross it. This is looking... I mean, honestly, it looks the same as the other bridge, so I'm not feeling that confident. There's not... Okay, there are buildings nearby, that's good at least.
This is what can happen if you go out into Dawn Shore without a good guide. Remember this.
I get it, bro. We'll pay you. Jesus. Huh. Okay. So there are two other bridges here and here, so those are worth checking out. Let's go ahead and check this little area north of us and this area south of the camp. If we can at all, actually. Yeah, GTA, I would use Red Dead Redemption as an even better example. Like, you know, basically there's really, like, open world games, and then there are games that are even more open world, because in Grand Theft Auto you do have the restriction if you can't go into every building. That's, you know, true of almost any video game, though. Both my degrees are in game design, so if I just get into a weird autistic rant about game design, I do apologize. Right, so that's good. I did not find a way to get over there, so we've been leaving that alone. Cleared the godless ruins, so across here we can actually get up there. So. Yeah, heck, if you ever went to Disney World, you know, the one in Florida, and they may have had in California, I don't know, I was an East Coast kid, but they used to have, in like the 80s and 90s, a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids area in Disney World, and it was awesome, because it was a one-to-one scale playground, like you were in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and that was something that, like, video games often remind me a little bit of, because it was the idea of feeling, you know, sunk into an experience. You know, the word immersion gets tossed around a lot, but you know, for I don't know what age I was, like 10 years old or something. It was like, I think I went in like 96, so I would have been like 8 or 9. Like, it was so cool to be running around inside of an anthill. I actually need to be checking out this coast. It's a tough tree. Cliffside. I don't think there's anything really to find here. Let's go see why there's a weird, like, animal on top of this plane. Okay, let's see. So this is what has the wolf symbol on it. It's this mound, so it doesn't look like I can necessarily get on top of it. And I did search this cave previously. It's where a bunch of smuggled stuff is. So let's just run the perimeter of it, make sure there isn't a way to get up it or something. I see a platform like that, that makes me wonder. That's right, because this is where I took the elevator. There is a road here of sorts. Might be easier to get to it from this beacon. Yeah, so we'll take that ramp up and check. I love how I run with, like, the dorky T-1000 straight hand run in Terminator 2. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, so this is the road, and this is the strange path. Okay, that's just, okay, so it's just the godless ruins there. This little weird camp I looted, and then, yeah, this was the elevator. Okay, this is just another example of an area you can't quite finish the map before. Yes, actually, there's a lot of freedom when you can grab, like, I can actually grab that rock and pull myself up, like, almost to an absurd degree, but I like it. It reminds me a lot of Prey, the, like, 2017? I think, a game that was set in space. Great game if you have not played it. I think it's available for free on a bunch of, like, Xbox game platforms and whatnot. Play Prey. Like, honestly, one of the best first-person RPGs in the last 10 years, if not the best. There's some really cool, interesting things with just level design and player mechanics. Not a difficult game either.
This looks like the path Offred told us about.
Yes, it is. Alright, just the black bear. Let's go ahead and have him jump it. That was the wrong button.
Where's my mark?
It's
What's
right
the
there.
target?
Your target's there. Go.
Keep
What am I
quiet.
hitting?
Alright, see, now that they're all clumped up, we're going to hit E, and we're going to try the Binding Grid spell. Oh! Yes, that is what we like to see! Oh, I'm sorry! Okay, that was fun. That was well done. I like your root ability. That is a good ability. Yeah, but Prey 2017, or, you know, about when that year came, whatever year that game came out. For example, they give you what's called the Goo Gun, which, all jokes aside, is a gun that lets you, on surfaces, like, shoot, well, it's called goo, but basically it's giant globs of cement, but then those globs of cement then let you, like, climb up onto the wall like they're your own little platforms. Like, imagine if there wasn't anything here and I shoot, you know, bang there, then this rock would just be there permanently, and I could climb on top of it to reach other places. You could, like, paint paths. Some very interesting ideas in the game. And that's not even getting into the psychic powers they give you. Like, I'm gonna go on a fanboy rant, I'm sorry. Alright, what we got? Nice view, a tankard.
If you look, you could see Fort Northreach from here.
No. Too soon.
Cool. Yeah, the context-sensitive reactions of the NPC companions are pretty good. Like, they actually interact with the world in a pretty, like, convincing fashion. I have had a couple of errors where, like, I killed a whole bunch of spiders in a cave because I came into it in sort of a weird angle. Wiped them all out, looted everything, and then as I exited the cave, one of them was like, "Be careful, there are spiders in here." And I was like, "Yes, there are a bunch of animals and such that I killed, thank you." Did I say snakes before? I think I said snakes, I meant spiders. Anyway. Oh, hello! Should put that away. Alright, let me just loot your stuff. I'll check your journal in a minute.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara,
It's a tall
you
woman.
would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
Yes,
Some
IDC, you're
crusty
right. I think
old
it is
priest
like
isn't
some
going
kind of
to change
expanding,
that.
like the foam they use in insulation in walls, but like, you know, cement so it can support your weight.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
Uh-huh. I'm here at Offrick's request. You've got an expedition that's in trouble?
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
Well, regardless, you will let me through now.
Right, of course, absolutely. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this.
Anyone would do the same.
Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. You're a friend of the Emperor, and that means something. Hey, good luck out there.
I don't think there's a blunderbuss because they wanted to make knockback and stun a feature of like a magical buff. And, you know, if you basically give, like, this gun a knockback, it's becoming a blunderbuss pistol, you know? So, I think that's why. And who knows, maybe when I reach a certain, like, rarity on the gun, it'll get a blunderbuss, like, nozzle. Whoa! Once again, I'm just going to do the pausing, because that is a lot of reading, and I don't have the time or throat energy for it. So there you go. Sort of explain a couple of the NPC relationships. Sorry, ignore me just randomly firing off. That happens to me sometimes. Alright, so this is just a straight up dungeon, isn't it? Yeah, so this is kind of what I was meaning by it's not... I saw the sky do that. This is what I kind of mean about it's not exactly an open world. Like, this path, you can see how it's very linear. The same way that the Strangle route was just a path. So, like, you have sort of these big open areas, but then these, like, tight, controlled experiences, which makes it a little less open-worldy when they do it, but it gives them more control. It's a give and take. And honestly, as someone who is not looking for 200 hours out of my RPGs, I do not mind this. Okay, let's go check what the hell's up there first. If only because I know I'll come back to fill the map later if I haven't. Okay, I think there's an invisible wall, so never mind. the temple? So it's underground. Alright, let's go ahead and switch up. So this is the quest we're on. The expedition went missing while exploring the temple in northern Dawnshore. Offric, one of the expedition scouts, asked us to discover what became of his team, particularly his brother, because he ran off. They descended into the temple and searched for a holy relic. Alright, so this is a dungeon. I think we are ready, lads. Rad. Electric lily seeds. So those are going to be throwable that do some kind of electric. Might be part of these.
That spear looked endearing, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
I'm gonna
Didn't
put
even
John
have time
downstairs
to
and
finish
sit
the
down there
puzzle.
with Kita so that she stops
Whatever they were
screaming.
looking for.
I hope she is not
wasn't just
bothering you
treasure.
guys too much.
Okay. Alright, so as we learned in the very first episode, these weird glory holes are traps. Yeah, someone triggered it. Did they break this? Okay, so these activate with shock damage. So that one's activated, that one's not. Is that what you're saying? Does this do shock? No, okay. Do I have anyone who does shock damage? No. So that means we need to switch grimoires. Yep, that's the one. Alright, we'll just give that 15 seconds, I guess, because it's in the same slot. While that's gone cooldown, let's go ahead and check out what's going on through this other door. Whoa. And this is cool, but I think another example of what I mean if this is not open world. I don't think I can go up in there.
Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Oh, whoa, they're upside down, too. Huh. I wonder if it was like an insect people. You know, with like wings and can climb on walls and such. Kind of explain the fungus thing, too. Like, you know, having some kind of symbiosis.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offric's squad passed through here.
Okay, but then what was the other path? It's like, I thought this was just going to be, you know, maybe a shortcut to that view, but what's this puzzle about? Alright, so it's a sleeping skeleton fighter. Yeah, not particularly intimidated.
Who woke up the sleeping skeleton?
I did. Let me just back up a little bit there. Hidden fight steam. Just deal with that.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Oh, okay, so that's what you think. You just gave up on it because they saw the skeletons inside. That's fair. But they missed random stuff. Book of Verses. I believe these are their mythological creatures. I just gotta make sure we smash all the pots. Folks, I gotta be right back. Something in the house just vibrated. What was that? Okay. Nobody panic. Apparently Angela just tried to blow up the sound bar downstairs. That's all. She has weird habits, folks. You think you know what it's like, but you have no idea. Alright, well, we certainly broke that. Oh, and that's probably what also shot them on the other side of the door. I get it. Okay, but like... Nope, can't burn through that. I thought I might be able to. Alright, so this is literally just a tutorial to teach me how that works. I thought that was a potion, so I was running at it. Leap! This would be a game I think some people will enjoy speed running once you get past the tutorial.
Look at that.
Whoa.
That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here? Gods. No one knew that was down here.
So...
Jaws, whispers of searing light.
We saw that shipment manifest going, what the hell are they building here? And yeah, okay. But I don't understand which faction was building it. Or is it like an ancient thing somebody's trying to finish? Alright, we got bogeys up ahead. Alright, it's just skinks.
On my side. Arms up! Oh, no, you don't!
Come here, boys. Oh, that was just an interesting shot. That's fine, you deal with that. What in the... My hand just jerked to the side. One shot, one kill. First time, every time. You saw nothing else.
Just going around them. We can fight it if you really itchy.
Oh, we could have gone around them. See, that's exactly what I was talking about with the triggers. Like, oh, could we go around them? Thanks for letting me know now. I wonder if, like, being nice to the Zorip is, like, a thing. Like, if you're a pacifist and don't kill any Zorip in the game, do you get, like, the secret Zorip ending? Okay, so the fireball one is not enough. That's good to know. One grenade. Shaka boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I have apparently lost all motor function, and because of that, we have to resort to point blank. But hey, it still is effective.
I was just getting warmed up.
And this was the side passage I saw and then didn't take. Yes, it was. Okay. Is there an underwater dungeon? I don't know yet. I haven't gotten nearly far enough into the game to say for sure. However, the game actually has some really good swimming effects. Like, the swimming is very good. And, like, when you dive into water, you feel the weight of, like, your impact. Like, if you dive up further, you definitely go deeper into the water, that kind of thing. Alright, let's get cute. Excellent. And the others nearby. I did see that one that was walking this way. No, I think that's that. They may be hunting now. Okay, so that appears to be the expedition. That is... Well, in the world of game design, that's what we call a light post. I'm trying to draw some attention there. Letter to Carla. Find more use for my talents. So this was an ice artist. So this person was here trying to pursue ice art. Okay. I think I said lamppost, I meant signpost. I'm tired. Not used to streaming this much in a day. Daily affirmation of focus and efficiency. It sounds like something from the Mechanicum. All errors can be reforged into lessons. No, it's not the Mechanicum. They would never say that. That's heresy. Definitely a mechanical, like, Masonic, you know, guild kind of thing going on.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if, like, freezing the water was the solution. Okay, charging it. Does this do anything? Does it hurt me? Yeah, I mean, the water hurts, but it doesn't seem to do anything else. Alright, let's really over that. Oh, hey, we found you! Hello,
You're
friend!
not my brother.
I am not, but somehow you of all of them survived, which is great news. Great news indeed. So where's everyone else?
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the beyond spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just, here.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
You feel
If
better,
it
though.
works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
Oh, your brother sent me. Where the hell is everyone else?
He actually made it. I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expedition Squad. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Tell me about Jada.
Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
I understand. What else do I need to know about them?
I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it to him. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore.
What the hell did he do? The Deadfire Archipelago. Hey, Mouse, stay where you are. The archipelago is an expansive region known for its volcanic islands and treacherous seas. 3 years ago, the god Aothas rampaged across the Deadfire in the body of an Adra Colossus, where he did lasting damage to the ancient ruins of Ukaizo. The consequences of his rampage are a topic of spiritual uncertainty and fear. Okay. And I know that the last CRPG they made was Deadfire, so that makes sense. Thank you. Alright, let's go talk to the Oracle.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradis.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow.
Good
Hey,
evening,
Envoy.
Nell.
For what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Well, given the extent of your injuries, you would have.
It's a lucky thing you found me then.
I'll see you back in Paradis.
Right, yeah. I hope they're better off than I was.
Alright, kid. Let's loot the room. Yo. Yeah, definitely some, like, Victorian steampunk level tech going on here. Okay, obviously a chest in there. We'll be working on that.
Eon Seek.
Okay. I just feel like this is something I should be able to electrocute and do something with.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
I'd have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
Alright, it's just some basic stuff. Let's check out the book. The living lands do not exist. Alright. Once again, these long essays about the lore, I'm just going to let you guys go back and pause or do whatever you want with those. Alright, so we need to keep cutting it this way. Yeah, there's that boy from earlier, I think. Yeah, see, I'm only getting 2 XP for a kill. That really makes me think I've hit like an XP cap for the region. Oh god, get me out of this. Physics. You know, they're like, we don't want anyone over the level, 5 or 6 doing this dungeon, that kind of thing. So once we hit that level, you basically get no XP. Which is fine. The Inquisitor's request. The relic you seek is but one of many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for a deer, and should its efficacy be confirmed, you will be appropriately rewarded. Oh, Lodwin.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antique.
Also, hello, Hobby Knight. It is good to have the mistress of the channel with us. Obviously, our boss is going to be probably... Honestly, if the boss is this statue, that would be sick.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
Saving. That is a big-ass Adrian crystal. Hello, friend. I'll even put the weapon away.
My brother. Can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you.
Oh, you're the god-touched.
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us. But you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargenis, servant of the once shining god. He whose life...
Yeah, this is how a Bond villain killed a woman.
What brings you to this sacred space?
You're really a godlike.
I am as you are, though I do not care for the word. Aothas the Dawn Treader is my lord and patron. If you will forgive me saying so, I am surprised to meet you here. Even before the vanishing of our kind, it had been some years since a child of Garlawain came to speak with me. And I have never seen a member of the Lord of the Hunt's coterie whose visage resembles yours.
That's because I do not serve or work for Garlawain.
Ah, of course. I should not have assumed. I have had the great privilege to speak with thousands of our kind during my long life. And you do not resemble
Also, I
a
just
single
realized
one
it's
of
Matt
them.
Mercer.
But if not Garlawain, I cannot imagine who else among the Pantheon might have blessed you.
At least I'm like 70% sure that's Matt Mercer. Honestly, I don't know who the hell my god is.
My relationship with my lord has oftentimes been the one succor through difficult seasons of my life. I hope that when you find your patron, it is the same for you. May I ask, as a god's child, did your earthly parents love you?
They cared for me in their way.
Even many kith untouched by gods are not so lucky.
Why did the gods vanish godlikes from this world?
There are many theories, which the holy and learned of Aora have only just begun to argue. But you did not ask me for theories. Frankly, I do not know for certain. However, I believe the gods are preparing for war.
Against each other?
A war of all against all. A struggle between destiny and design. Who yokes the soul of the world? Whose machinations turn the wheel? Who acts and whom is acted upon?
Ah, thank you, Angela.
That is the ultimate power, brother. The only power there is to decide the fate of another and to make it so. For so long as we have
His
lived,
rates must be
it is the
competitive.
gods who have decided for us.
I'm sure he's got his own recording
But
booth.
change is possible, if we are brave enough to want it. And Kith have lately grown very brave indeed.
I've been hearing a voice. Do you think it's my god? Because I do.
I suppose it's not impossible, but the gods typically make themselves known to us in our earliest days, before we have left the comfort of the womb. They are present in our hearts and mind before, well, before we even have a notion of I at all. I am sorry. Yours is an unusual case. Tell me, this voice in your head, do you want it to be your god?
It's not my god. I don't know what else it could be.
Other than a symptom of madness, you mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
You do not seem especially troubled. No more than any kith subject to life's uncertainties. As to what the voice is, if it is unlikely to be a god,
I mean, it sounds like Mother
I
Nature.
cannot say.
Which,
It may be a particularly powerful soul attempting to control you, or the echoes of a past life. Perhaps it is the sending of an archmage, or some ancient construct of Engwithan make. Or it may just be the beginnings of the Dream Scourge. Whatever this voice is, I suspect only an expert in souls can say.
so did you build this statue? I doubt it.
Indeed.
Oh, you did? Holy hell.
It has been my obsession these last few years. Hewn by my own hands from stone in Ardra, and no small degree of melancholy. I suspect it will be my last great labor before this body is returned to the earth, and I am returned to my god.
Wait, are you dying?
If I am, it is from an affliction that death will not cure.
What?
But no, brother. I am only very old. My light is waning.
I'm
As
glad to hear it now,
Aethys'
thank you.
essence leaves the world, I am leaving with him. His essence has kept me alive for centuries, and soon we will enter the longest night.
Yeah, so, like, how old are you?
Indeed, my soul has dwelled in this form for centuries, beyond even the lifespan of the longest-lived elf. My lord Aethys inspired my birth in the same year the kingdom of Adir was founded. You might say my birth heralded the empire you now serve.
600 years? You must have witnessed some unbelievable things.
Many, yes. Some that inspired awe, others dread. For a time, I proselytized among the colonists who first settled Ir Glanfath. I held the door of my parish church against an onslaught of Glanfathan raiders, and I watched them fall prostrate before my light. I tended the wounded in the Broken Stone War, the War of Black Trees.
Oh, that's right, I think pre-release for it was today,
and
or
in
yesterday.
many
I think it was
wars that were
Valentine's.
never given
Yeah,
the
Friday.
dignity of a name, and since have been forgotten. I can hardly recall them anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you ever meet Saint Waitben?
Is that what they're calling him now? I heard the man that was Widewin speak when he was but a farmer. He had a presence even then, furious, incandescent. It was astonishing, his power. I wonder, had my lord already made a home in his body by then? Did my lord share with Widewin his plans to wage a pointless, bloody war while wearing the poor man's face? What a grave injustice. To have your body stolen and be made into a saint. Tragic Widewin. Pitiable Widewin. I grieve for what became of him.
Do you wish you had been made a saint?
God help me. I do.
So what made you stay in the Direwood?
The Deerwood has been a troubled place since the very moment of its inception. Conflicts erupted as regularly as spring flowers, to bloom and die as swiftly. So, there is always some dark corner in need of light, if you'll indulge me in the metaphor. Truthfully, I had been jailed for proselytizing in Colplin, and it was to the colonies I was exiled. So it was the Deerwood or death. I had nowhere else to go.
So why are you alive?
That is a question for my lord. I have asked him many times, but even when he spoke to me, he would not say. I suspect it is his essence that has kept me alive, and now that he has abandoned this world, well, I soon expect to die.
Are you afraid?
Not anymore.
So he talked to you.
In prayer, in dreams, as I ate and loved and labored, his voice was a constant murmuring in my ear. But when I spoke to him, he never did reply. So, do not mistake his talking for a conversation. He only wanted to be heard.
Mechanically, I would agree with chat, by the way, that Bloomborough of like the last 6 months at least of Magic has been some of the most interesting, like, and just solid, especially for drafting. I do like Foundations though, but that's sort of a weird outlier. All right, so you're 600.
About 630, yes. Give or take a decade. One does lose count.
So why are you telling me this?
Because you are my brother.
I mean, it makes sense.
And I want someone to know.
Well, thank you.
Then Sargamus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamus. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
Yes, by the way, I'm looking for some people. Did they pass here?
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
That lip sync
I
was
am
terribly
familiar
out.
with the concept.
That lip sync was
tomb
terrible.
raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
Yeah, bro, do you really think? Okay, but they're searching for a relic.
Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss.
Yeah, what is the relic?
The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shinbone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
So where do you keep it?
It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
Yeah, your lip sync is
You
completely
see,
out. The
this
dwarf
construction
is in a
beside
weird
us
place.
is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
Alright, I'll be back before you can say 10 praise Aethys.
I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate
Alright folks,
your
we're gonna
path,
save and we're gonna
brother.
touch all of his devices and statue. Saving. Touched it. Touched it.
I am glad. To what do I... Of course, go in...
Okay. I had to at least do it once, you know that. Oh, I want to. You know I want to. But I'm a good boy. I'm not gonna just pull the lever. The material says this is the person who sent him everything. Knowing your project will save the world. Perhaps one day you shall write the Oracle and the Visionary, telling tale of 2 years. Who sent him? Wait. Okay, so that was the note to him. It's not an unsent note. What in the... Okay, so it's mostly like... That's a chest, logs... Vases. I'm getting some real Resident Evil 4 flashbacks. You know what I'm saying? Missing Splinter of Aothis. You want me to get the splinter so you can put in this little thing, don't you? Alright, steal this wine. Alright, press 2. He is gone, but he is still with me. Okay, this is after he was defeated at Deadfire. Okay, so this is him saying he doesn't have access to resources, so he'll use the best that nature provides. At the very beginning, after his death, and it's still the same year. Okay. Thought first century would be appropriate temple within this temple of the godless, but when I prayed over my plans for the building's construction, I received a vision of Aothis as titan as it existed in his time. A body of strange flesh and bone, hundreds of feet tall, astride the land with a pantheon at his side facing down the forces of chaos. Like 11 colossal ships of the line, what crisis manifested them, inspired them to act, I know not, but I shall remake him as he was in my own fashion. Then it's another year later, he is complete, it's inert. Is destroyed and begin again. He is made anew. The effigy is formed from granite, clay, and wood. Yeah, he's been going a little nuts, so he's been building a voodoo doll of his dead god. That's probably not the best. I jumped to her leg! Ow. No one saw that. It's all good. There's no record of it. We're fine. That's an elevator. Okay, so that elevator... Okay, so this is like a shortcut back up. Alright. Let's do... Okay, we have to do things in like a certain order of stupidity, right? Like, first thing I need to do is go up this for the very first time. For the first time, absolutely. And make the jump perfectly first time, every time, thank you. Is there actually anything over here? Yes. Alright, at least the health pod. What else we got? Oh, a generic or an electric lily seed. That's the first, like, tier 2 upgradable we've picked up. So, what is here? Big leaps, big leaps. Reminder, source fresh timber. Got it. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, we made that jump. Okay, there was a way up. Just gonna blow that open for later in case I come across it from below. Where am I going right now, chat? History of the Living Lands. There you go. Axe and bone. Drop down here. That goes to here. Is this the shortcut home? Yes, perfect. Okay, and so this is where it wants us to go for the adventure. By the adventure, I mean quest. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna die. We're gonna find a lot of stuff in the tiny chests. They always have the most stuff in the tiniest chests. F5. We're saving. Bang!
I'm afraid that won't work until you've returned the splinter.
Oh. Oh, guys. I thought he'd get, like, mad or do something. Oop. Fine. Yeah, that's definitely the Skyrim door.
Bridge has collapsed up ahead. My gut says that's the way to the relic.
We can jump it. They'll be fine. That's to see if those can be shot down. Apparently not.
This reminds me of the Strangle Road. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here?
We'll have to swim through the root.
Alright, somebody was asking if there was an underwater dungeon. Here you go, folks. And once again, gorgeous underwater design. Like, legit. Okay, we'll search down here in a second. What's in there? And back down. Cool. Play tablets inscribed with a flowing vertical script in a language I've never seen. Yeah, I'm assuming it's another language and not a cipher. It could be. Could be, especially if that's a name. Notes on godless language translation. Alright, well, I look forward to the YouTube video that's going to be out in a month by someone who did the work. Maybe it'll be game theory. Maybe it'll be someone inspired by game theory. Who knows? Alright, let's check what's in here. Interesting. Alright, that's an electric puzzle symbol. How did you guys get up there? Okay, wait. Who is lighting these candles?
Quiet, Mendut.
Okay, that's enemies, so let's go back. Let's go back and check the other area first. Looking around. Hello. Okay, that would be our puzzle door, wouldn't it? Okay, the question is that on timer? Seems to be okay right now. Cool. Get some stuff and we can simply leave. Easy enough. Okay, cool. I think that was everything here. I just want to double check. Yes. Alright, so there's something living up ahead. So they must be the ones keeping the candles lit. This is something. Oh, that's a big spider. Arachnophobe warning for a few seconds.
Show me me what
Alright, so we're gonna bring this. We're not in range. So
One
we're
moment.
going to hit Hunter's Sense. Hunter's Sense marks them. That's actually very cool and useful. How fucking useful they are. Bring him down. Let's drop that abdomen. Got him. Well done, lads. Well done.
That it?
By the book. By the book. Like this waterlogged book. Got a lot of books in here. True stories from the living lands. Lore about trolls. Lore about the insects. And lore about the plants. Extra pistol, not bad. Can at least break it down or sell it. The Great Western Stag. Some lore for those who wish to read. The thing about these kinds of books is they tend to give you like the actual lore for the like the plot sometimes. Like they'll foreshadow everything very early if you're into that kind of thing. You know, obviously you're not going to find it unless you go looking for it. This is one hell of a library. Jesus. The Fireborn Path that travels of whispers. And they really were like, okay, listen, we put a lot of lore into the old CRPGs and we're not going to be able to put it into this game. So you're going to have to read the books. That's the way it is. This is the way it has to be, folks. Alright. That. So these are his notes, huh? The drawing details plans for the creation of a large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of animatic devices. Where such a vast store of essence might come from and what a statue could do with it is unclear. Yep. Yep. Guilty of sin prayer. That's a long prayer. Oh my god. So if you really want to know some lore about animancy, there you go. I'm sure all of this will be copied and pasted into some wiki. Got it. Oh, grenade doesn't work. I didn't actually even mean to throw that grenade, but hey, now I know grenades don't work on webs. It's not fire. Maybe a fire grenade would. Oh my god, look at the little huts! Oh my god, they're cute!
6 years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the
Oh my
whole
god,
time.
I could see building this in Minecraft. It would be really cool. Yes, I'm 37. Shut up. Purification of the Pilgrim. Hope that coming to this place standing before the okay. No, this is still the essay of somebody who visited. I hear that. Both
Right
the enemies
behind
and the lootable. I don't think we have to worry too much about the difficulty here, but once again, we are on Path of the Damned. It's a big ass work.
Next one's mine.
He's dead, so who cares, but.
Let's see what
Take care of that little boy, and we're just gonna. Oh god, that was almost 800 damage. What in the world was that? Alright, switching back. Magic. There we go. The red ice happens when I use the book now, because if I'm not using the book, I cast like a weakened version of it. It still freezes though.
Gods, what are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets. Essence twisted out of shape.
Not realized that I was gonna end up with like the voice of GLaDOS in my head, like this was Portal 2, but hey, we'll make it work. Alright, so there's definitely a lightning puzzle up there. That might be an escape route back. Also, no map here, John. Stop checking that. Okay, that looks like a boss arena, doesn't it?
A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Consecration prayer. With the leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to Eothos, the Dawn Treader. For this holy house and for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name. Eothos, have mercy on our souls. I want to introduce you to my boomstick.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
Well, I teleported there. That was weird. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I'm not sure what or where they're open, but it's something somewhere. Oh. I'm not even in the door ahead. I just had no. Sorry, that's an explosive barrel. Okay, so there's a side door. Got it. Hopefully, what I just found was actually the hard one.
There's the relic.
Yep.
It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap.
I do. So, before we do that, let's check this door that can't be opened.
That must have been.
A little bit of Bioshock in some of the quest design and such, you know, with the, if you remember the old plasmid lightning bolts and such you could use to power things and stuff, or set off, like, water to be electrified so that hurt enemies. Alright, I start coughing a second. Inside, just some upgrading stuff that's cool. Breaking those pots. I like how I do this, like I'm saving ammo. Like, I need to worry about ammo. Or that NPCs ever care about me making noise, which, outside of enemy detection, they really don't seem to. Okay. Hold up.
Right behind you. No one said anything about tight spaces.
What is this? Living history of the land's redacted. Every book of the page is painted black except the last one. How do their agents keep finding them work? Yiz? Could that mean God? Intriguing. I have no idea. This is not what I was expecting.
Here we go. Come and get.
Yeah, bro, no. Just no. Alright, one small chest with some decent loot. Common Brigandine armor. Sadly, once again, more heavy armor, and I am actually encumbered. But that's okay, because something you can actually do in this game is you can open this up and you can just hit R, and it sends crap back to camp. So, honestly, I'm not entirely sure why they even bothered with a carrying capacity when you're able to do that, but hey, whatever. See, yeah, dumped all that and back down to 48 out of 120, and my stuff's just in the chest back at camp. I can deal with it then. Okay. So some interesting lore, some, like, Inquisition chicanery on documenting the history of these lands. Alright. I see where we're going with some of this. This is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and get some food going. We're going to pop a health potion just to get ourselves healthy immediately. Essence potion is good. We're going to drink a tea. We are also going to get our butts drunk and full of nice, lovely meals. Okay, that's all of our buffs for the next 5 minutes. I think we're doing okay. Once again, just saving one more time. Now let's take the Splinter.
The false idol. It waits.
The false idol? I thought we were making the false idol.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
Hello, lads. Oh, you got crushed by a rock. That's unfortunate for you. If that was scripted or literally just luck. Next wave.
Let's go.
Oh, they actually absorbed that. That was impressive. That was less.
Give me a target.
That. Got it. Oh shit, what's a godless executioner? Alright, he's frozen. Good. Power attack into the skull. Love it. Alright, let's just wipe him out now. Pitiful. You call that a boss? This is what I mean about, like, I am not that good at the game, okay? And I'm on the hardest difficulty, and, well, you saw how that boss went down. Look at that. This was unbearable. Whoa. Fancy with me? That's I'll go ahead and have a heal. Let's just go ahead and heal everyone up. Bam. Big ol' heal. Power of the Dovahkiin or whatever. You stay frosty.
Ready for more. That ought to be all of them.
Okay. Alright, that went actually exceptionally well. Leads me to believe I've done a few bosses maybe out of order. Another Adara, which is great. I need that for some upgrades on the rare gear. Yeah, so upgrading normal gear from like common to rare isn't that expensive, but if you have unique gear and you want to upgrade it from tier to tier, it actually takes like the Adara resource, which I've been finding small amounts of. Like, for example, if I want to upgrade not the common Grimoire of Elements, but this one, the Anextles Grimoire, because it's unique, to go from uncommon to the fine quality, I need 4, let's see, I think it's, I need like 4 Adara, I think is what it is. Yeah, there it is. 4 Adra. I keep calling it Adara. Adra. So I need 4 of that. Okay, let's continue looking for the expedition, okay?
Way out must have flooded the earth.
Blasted ruins.
Oh, cool, the dungeon
Better a
changed.
flood than a cave-in.
It flooded. That's actually awesome. Sorry, just drinking some water. That's seriously cool. Because see, okay, I'm gonna get the book out because I can do that to create a platform, which will allow me to fail at platforming, so that I can then demonstrate if you feel ashamed, do it that way. Alright, I still need the elements book out, though, because I need that for the lightning spell, so we'll use that in just a moment. Alright, okay, now we know we can do that. I'm gonna go check underwater, make sure there isn't anything, like, lootable real quick. Nothing's on the mini-map. Oh, but it's so cool looking. Yeah, show off by being already up there, guys. Why don't you think? Okay, we're here. Okay, I was gonna say, come on, please tell me the fire will actually break the chests. Oh, and they put one of those there, so if you want, you can shoot it or do that. That's cute. Okay, so that's where we started. There's definitely a chest over there. Yeah, see, that's what I mean about forgivable platforming, because dear God, I did not think I made that jump. Big old chest. Not bad. I can break the armor down into some useful stuff. It's not an explosive. Alright. Kai will talk to you later. Alright, so we want to go to B to actually finding the damn expedition. This way with the signpost and the literal arrow pointing up. See that? It's an arrow. Oh. Okay, well, the expedition looks like they may be here since it's a bunch of equipment. I can't go up there, so. What? Why is that like that? I am mildly confused.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
Probably because he's away from everyone, but close enough to get his supplies from the port. Okay, I definitely saw an X on the map. Let's go back and... Oh, hello, door. Okay, wait a second, I have no idea why that one opened it, but we're going with it. That was just the first one I decided.
Take a look around.
Oh, I think we found them, lads. I don't think my healing ability is gonna work, but there you go. Nope, didn't work. Okay. On the Binding of Souls. So yeah, this is adapting the souls into the Adra, I'm assuming. Alright, so this is where they were burning the bodies? Because there's corpses in there. What the hell did you guys do? Also, come on, you gotta have something useful in here. There we go. Thank you. Journal. New orders came down from Darren today. We're to be sent to the living lands. The diplomat corps established an embassy. The world's getting smaller every day. As soon as I got over the sea, I was pulling into harbor. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage. Oh. But he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to his face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. The whole episode is giving me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation behind the eyes. Probably foreshadowing the dream plague, right? We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how best to make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassadors took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. A couple of young lads got poisoned. See if we can't help the archivist identify the point of the godless ruins. It's New Year's. Steel-Garrote Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rooms of a holy relic in the cave. She started having hideous nightmares erupting. Yeah, she was having the dream plague. No matter what drug she took or which god she prayed to, they refused. She collapsed while gearing up on the market. Something about the soul plague. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently, it was taken from Aoth's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. Oh. You came looking for a cure to the dream plague.
We found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
Yeah, we did find them, Halfman.
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Fragments of the soul often linger near the body after death, but these corpses feel empty.
Oh. Like they've been completely drained of essence.
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aothus, right?
Did the Oracle's plan have something to... Yeah.
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Okaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth. Or perhaps he's just as lost as we are.
No, he definitely
Aothus is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Oh, I think we can handle him. I'm not too worried. Okay, now we're gonna have some choices. The obvious answer is we want to fight the giant Kaiju. But how do we best do that?
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness.
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Alright, we're gonna do a quick save right now.
There you are.
Hey, how's it going?
I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
Oh, we have to talk to him, don't we?
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aothus?
Yeah, so there was this earthquake. Did you feel that?
Yes, the earthquakes. And the roots that seem to always accompany them. They are not a new occurrence, I'm afraid. This land has always had an unstable quality to it. But it has worsened in recent years, grown violent. Is it my work the land abhors? Is it the arrival of your Emperor's soldiers? Or are these tremors merely the convulsions of this island's lone volcano? You will need the scientific minds of Emerald Stare to tell you, for I certainly cannot say. Whatever the cause, the disturbances are getting worse. I fear this whole place could collapse at any moment.
Did you kill those guys?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead.
Oh my god.
In another, they remain
and by
very
that, I
much
mean not
alive.
yours.
In either case, they have entered a state of change.
Oh, he's a Zinch.
And the
He's a Zinch cultist, folks. I mean, that does make sense. The soul on the wheel is broken into its constituent parts, yet the whole of the self is contained within each fragment.
If one were to take your expansive view and the expedition had encountered the wheel, then yes, they would be alive. But their souls are not bound for the wheel. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves.
I mean, quite literally, it is a statue.
Their essence is held safe within my devices. And with your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Okay, how do you expect to do that?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Yes.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys's body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Yeah, so what happens if your god abandons his domain in the beyond?
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my brother, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
What do you think?
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and
Yeah,
there.
but your lip sync is really out of whack, bro.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and dead fire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If we had a guarantee this was going to work, like, if we knew those souls were going to be, like, some kind of, like, master council over this god, then maybe I would feel... It's like, they're already dead. I understand and appreciate that. And he could possibly do right with them, but there is no way that this guy in his mourning is in the right headspace. And honestly, I think we're just going to end up with, like, I have no mouth and I cannot scream kind of situation. There's no way this will work.
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't give mortals power over gods.
I see. Why?
I mean, honestly, it comes down to he's too dangerous.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from
Alright,
your
fine,
corpse.
buddy. Alright, then so be it.
All you got! Here they come.
Ah, buddy, stay still. Whoa! Alright, that was a move. Okay, fine. You want to play that way? I am going to eat some jerky. That's right, and I'm going to drink some tea. That's right, you weren't expecting the tea, were you? Might even have a little bit of porridge. How about that? Let's go and switch out to the rifle.
Oracle's dead. So can we leave now, or...?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Another glorious battle.
Speak to the voice. Oh, a theatrical crystal. I did see that when I walked in. Voice mommy, how's it going?
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us.
Why do you want me to do that?
Dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete.
Alright.
What will bloom?
Alright, the voice in my head says, put the
Envoy, back with us?
Yeah, the voice in my head is telling me to take the splinter from the True Cross or whatever and stick it into the golem. Let's see what happens.
For a heart, we will speak to you.
Like, are you wanting to talk to this god? I kind of feel like that's what you're going. Oh, hello. I didn't notice this before.
Thoughtless.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be charging it up too soon. I just saw that and I got excited. My bad.
It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout, fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
How will you claim it?
Shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way.
Alright, statue is yours.
Vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Okay. Yeah, so I pulled that and put 1 bar of energy into those. I suspect she doesn't want me to do that, so we're gonna stop. Okay, we pulled it. Is that just gonna activate everything?
New earth to till, new flower.
I hope I did the right thing.
We rest now. We must consider this.
So, like, what happens if I activate all the other ones? Like the other, power things. Like, I shot that one over there. Like, do I even see other ones? Yes.
Nothing stops me.
You destroy for destruction's sake.
Okay, so she does not want me to do that. She does not. Okay, so, like, I guess if I did all of those, it would, what, like, overload him? That must be what it is. Okay, let's not do that. She's getting real angry, and I don't want to piss off voice mommy. Just trying to give you, you know, power, lady, that's all. But yeah. Alright. We're going to wrap up here in just a minute, folks. I just want to go ahead and finish this quest. What we got here? Oh, the one thing I did not show off is we did pick up a fancy sword. Alright, it's a vampire sword, and it sets things on fire. Oh! Oh my god, that is... Like, that feels good. Not at all spec'd for it, but yeah, if you're doing a one-handed sword, that is a hero sword.
Murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
Saint Waden. So he did know about Saint Waden. Wonder why he act like he didn't. Bunch of eggplants for Angela. A very good farmer. Oh my god. It's Waden Aothos Yaoi fanfiction, ladies and gentlemen. And if you weren't paying attention right then, Angela, I'm sure you just went back to look at that. Alright, also we have an incomplete lecture. How do I live if there was no consolation? When he left the world, I was emptied of divine. Did he want me to become nothing? No, he didn't want you to become that, bro. He failed.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradis.
Well, that was certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with our freak.
God, you got some health, don't you, boy?
Over here!
Alright, let's go ahead and bind them. Alright, that one's gone. Who knows where his organs go when he shatters like that? And, alright, bears are cleared. Where the hell are we?
Glad
Oh, we're in a weird-ass place. Okay.
that's over.
Ooh, there's a campsite over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go near that. That way we can fast travel pretty quickly. Alright, there are enemies between here and the camp, though.
Watch
One
yourself.
dead.
Take your best shot.
Okay, cleared that one. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why am I hurt? Telling you guys, who would have thought that being the sniper in an Obsidian RPG would work?
This one's mine.
Get too late.
Alright, cleared those. Some more rotten cabbages as you do. Can I get up here? Yes. Oh, it's great to be frozen. Oh my god. That was cool. So you can use ice on like old corroded gates to break them too, instead of just strength. That's actually that's a nice touch. I knew it. Or did I hear a chest? Hey, you're actually not an enemy. It's been a while. Okay, so this is where we are. Let's go back to where we saw that camp, because that will be a fast travel point. There we go. Okay, so with that camp found, let's see, don't really need the place, but yeah, look, new location already. I'm immediately like, I want to go up there, I want to check what's going on over there, I want to go over there. And so we still got lots to do in this area, and we will probably be back with this game sometime next week. I do want to go ahead and, yeah, finish. Let's turn in this quest, see if it gives enough XP to level up. But yeah, I do want to be back with this game on the gaming channel on this one later next week. Once again, we just, we want to do more gaming, both myself and Angela, but we don't really want to fill Hobby Night with it if it's not Warhammer related. I think that makes sense, so that's what we're doing. We're actually going to start using the channel more. My god. Because also when Monster Hunter comes out, I'm going to try and force Angela to play. We'll see how it goes, though. Afik, you and your... Wow, you guys are brothers. You are siblings.
Hey, it's the Envoy. Envoy, hey. I swear, I owe you the world. I owe him the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
I'm afraid not, friend.
No. Oh, gods. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
The Oracle killed them. You don't need the details.
That godless scum. What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Oh, Frigate, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves, better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if. Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
I killed him, don't worry.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
So what's next for you two? Also, I sometimes forget what I look like.
Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
While we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way.
An accessory.
When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
I'll treasure it, thank you.
I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
Take care, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their...
That was a hell of a side
Glad they
quest.
made it.
Like, that was like 3 hours worth of side quest material.
I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy end.
Cha-cha. Alright. Delver's Caution. +1 dexterity and +15% parkour speed. That's not bad. I'll actually... You know what? I'm going to unequip that and put the Delver's Caution on instead. I'll send that back home. Send that back. Send that back. Sorry, just sending a bunch of crap back to base so I can deal with it off camera. That's looking okay. Alright, not quite enough XP to level, which is unfortunate, but you know, once we do this main quest, I'm sure we'll get there. Alright, let me just look at my gear. I'll actually use the brand new camp for that. See if we got anything we can actually level up. Obviously, some things I'm wanting to just buy a better one. Enchanting! Okay, I finally do stuff. Hold on. Yes, enchanting is finally unlocked. So, okay, the pistol I have is available along with the long sword and that. Alright. And I do have enough for this. And I think we're going to keep using this pistol. So we're going to grab that. Crackling bolt. So it already so it already has Distant Thunder, that's what it is, okay. Okay, I think power attack, steel height, okay, accumulation nearby. I think we want that, because I do a lot of power attacks. Bam, so we can do that. The sword, well, cool, I'm not going to level it up yet. Alright, so enchanting isn't something you just throw onto anything. Good to know, good to know. Still don't have anything for those statues. We have a couple of
I'll be honest, after seeing your murder, it's still strange to see you walking around like it never...
Yeah, well, it happens. Okay. So, of our weapons, we still need one more Adra to level that up. The wand could be leveled up, so could the common elements grimoire, which I have been using fairly regularly, but I could just buy one of those. Armor, however, this is what I've been saving up, because Andrew was asking me about the pelts. He had 44 pelts to upgrade this common to 9. So we do that, and bada bing! Much better. And we need 4 tanned. And we could make that, actually. Do we have enough branches? Okay, let's go ahead because that we potentially are going to buy. The wand is another one. If I'm going to do anything, I'll probably just buy another one. So yeah, let's go ahead and start fusing these resources together. So I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it doesn't cost any money, right? Nope. And then 4 of those is beautiful. And we go back, and yeah, we have access to that, and the armor can be upgraded. Actually, we can do both. Yeah, so this armor is going to suddenly skyrocket in how much it's protecting us. And down the road, if we do have to, we'll break it down, I guess. But that is going to keep us going for quite a while longer at this higher difficulty. And then finally, let's upgrade that pistol. Beautiful. That's doing a lot. Because yeah, my arquebus is 123, but the pistol is 82. Which, with its rate of fire and all that, I've kind of been sticking with the pistol, at least for the immediate future. I'm waiting until we find, you know, a unique rifle will probably do a lot of work for us. So that's looking good. Now with the upgraded armor, look at us. We are looking fine. Now we actually got some metal on that scale mail. That is looking good. Alright, you know, I'm going to close chat for a quick second so you can see that beautiful, beautiful face. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for this late night Avowed live stream. I have been the Chaos Cultist. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. We're very close to 1,000 subs, and that will unlock a bunch of features for us, so please be sure to do that. I have been the Chaos Cultist, and I hope you have a good hobby night.